Hey travel friends, today on Due to the Travel Bug, it's Thanksgiving, and this year we're skipping the canned cranberry sauce and football, and we're traveling. Traveling to where it all began for a dining experience like no other. In the heart of coastal Massachusetts is Plimoth Patuxet Museum. This is a living museum that explores the life of the Pilgrims. And we're visiting on Thanksgiving for their most popular event, the story of Thanksgiving dinner. Guests start their journey through the recreated 17th century English village. With a fort, homes, farm animals, and gardens, it all looks so charming. But the museum's role players portraying actual colonists share with us how landing here in November, it was too late to plant crops or build proper shelter. It was a brutal first year of hunger, disease, and death, and how the Wampanoag people were a vital role in helping the Pilgrims survive. Colonists invite guests into their homes and share how they would prepare meals. So this is the Pilgrim version of a Nintendo Switch.
So you might do well to help brace it so he does not understand it. So the first hit.
It's almost time for dinner, so we go inside to the main building. In here, we learn how Thanksgiving meals have changed over the decades. If you plan on coming to visit during Thanksgiving, get your tickets way in advance. Included with the ticket price is your Thanksgiving dinner, but also the tour through the museum portion, and also included is a tour of the recreation of the Mayflower, which we'll see tomorrow. Now, there is a walk-in Thanksgiving buffet that's very casual and served throughout the day. But people come from all over for the story of Thanksgiving meal with all the trimmings. The menu here is a recreation of the 1863 Thanksgiving meal served to the students of Harvard University, the year that the last Thursday in November was to be observed as the day of Thanksgiving in America. All right, guys, we're sitting at a communal table, and we are eating all of the bread and appetizers.
They better seat these people faster. They're gonna get no food.
If you are so inclined to assume one of the historic postures of prayer that I just showed you, or not, or do your own thing. Which of thy unspeakable mercy towards us hast provided meat on.
Dinner starts with a historic prayer, and then my family's tradition of this year's gratitude.
For my birthday, when we went to Italy.
Italy is a great thing to be thankful for. That was a great trip. Is Italy your favorite country? No? What's your favorite country?
South America.
Okay, well, we've never been to South America, but yeah, here's hoping.
So, what I'm thankful for this year is just food, because I was starving, but the continuous of good grades, my birthday, which was amazing, to play the clip, with the whale sharks, yeah, everything was just really amazing.
I think I'm thankful, and not trying to make fun of this, but I really believe GPS.
That's what you're thankful for.
I am thankful for GPS. Because we go on a lot of adventures, and we would not nearly just venture out as much if it weren't for our phones and our GPS. Just helping us through it, because we wouldn't end up at these great places. So, GPS it is. Cheers, GPS.
Well, I'm really good at being thankful, and I'm thankful every day. But I would say this year, I'm going to get dedicated to my sister, to Aunt Megan. I'm grateful. Having a sister is really having a best friend, and my sister is the most amazing person, and she's the funniest person I know. So, Aunt Megan.
Aunt Megan.
We're grateful for Aunt Megan? Say yes. Yes,
Nah.
grateful for Aunt Megan.
Are you grateful for Marco? Aww.
Now, with each new course brought out, a museum educator entertains us with inspiring Thanksgiving stories. First course is a creamy lobster bisque with cornbread.
You just never get good seafood in the New England area, you know?
Shut up. Is it good? So, how many people came over on the Mayflower?
102.
102. And then how many people at the end of winter were ready for Thanksgiving dinner?
54.
54, only 54. That's really crazy, huh? That's half the people. You might be what? How is it, guys? What's your favorite thing? Stuffing.
Apparently we have Sarah Josepha Hale to thank for all of this. She petitioned 6 different presidents and kept writing letters to get them to declare a day of Thanksgiving. And finally, Abraham Lincoln is the one who listened and actually established it in 1863.
Gratitude makes what we have enough, even more than enough. Gratitude turns a house into a home, a meal into a feast, and strangers into friends. Everybody.
Here, carry on. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Our Thanksgiving meal ends with a trio of desserts to choose from: pumpkin, Indian pudding, and apple pie. And like all museums that come to an end, we exit through the gift shop, full, happy, and ready for bed. And if we haven't mentioned it before, our hotel is an absolute must when staying in Plymouth. It's morning here at the John Carver Inn and Spa. The John Carver is where we stay whenever we're in the area. Its rooms and amenities are great, but what makes this place truly unique is the pool, the Pilgrim Cove indoor theme pool, with an 80-foot water slide, a replica of the Mayflower, and a jacuzzi set inside Plymouth Rock. Why not? Plus, the hotel is just minutes down the road from the real Plymouth Rock and the Mayflower replica. Now, I do have to admit, if you haven't been to Plymouth Rock, it is completely underwhelming, and there's no real proof that the Pilgrims actually stepped on this exact rock in 1620. But what is worth the visit and included in the price of your Plymouth Patuxet Museum and dinner is the replica of the Mayflower II. It lets you experience what the Pilgrims lived through for over 2 months crossing the Atlantic and see firsthand the cramped quarters.
For more unique travel shows, like and subscribe to see where Doodlebug goes next.